Okay. Alright, so let's hope. I limited it to 60 FPS. I found online that could possibly be a solution to why I was having crashes yesterday. I mean, it was like 4 times in an hour, and a lot of that stuff I had to go back and repeat because apparently this game doesn't save very often. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna hop into it. I kind of forgot where it crashed last time, so I just kind of ended the stream after that because I was a wee bit frustrated. All right. Let's see. If not, I do have a backup game that we can play. Also, the load times on this game are quite insane. Even with my M.2 SSD. What's up, man? I ain't that dumb. Don't let my southern twang give it away. All right. What? This is probably one of the buggiest damn
Do you remember
games
anything else about the day you found the thingamajig with the
ever
springs
played.
in the paint can?
Yeah, no.
Doing well.
Wait, yeah. Well, no.
I'm
now
just
that I
ready
think
for it to be winter,
no.
so I can stop sweating
Hey,
my
Pat,
ass off every
how
damn
about
day at
thanking
work.
a good-looking goat with a cigarette?
Yeah, I got it sewn shut, unfortunately, so I didn't want to send you the trouble.
I don't think that's a good idea. You've got one nasty cough.
Oh, come on. You know, cigarettes have lots
Pussy.
of very healthy properties.
Pussy pig.
Oh, come on. It's just a smoke, lady.
Okay, you're right.
Here's a cigarette.
Yeah, you think you're not responsible for my pathetic state?
Yes.
Think you're not to blame?
I pee out of my butt now.
Government shipped me off to war.
They shipped me off too.
A seam pit.
Oh, right. So then you know what
I'm
it's
sure
like
the
to kill, too.
the black web or the dark web has
Well,
plenty
then
of
another
those.
sad hobo shouldn't be a problem for you, Professor.
Yeah, I killed people.
And yet, you don't want to help me die. Wait, but That's not what I wanted to say.
I'm really
Oh,
genuinely
well,
interested
we goats
in where
tend
the
to
story of this
jump
game
from one thing
goes,
to
but if it
another.
crashes like it did last night, I might just have to give up on this shit.
The government paid for everything. Army fatigues, rations, weapons, lodging and hookers, drugs. Do you know where that money comes from?
How have you been, man?
Taxes! Your taxes,
You're...
my dear friend. You helped them cut my legs.
Yeah, I got a Discord.
They declare
It's not like
every chance they
a
get,
personal
so
Discord,
that
but like
weapon
I'm in a
industry
Discord
that
with a bunch of
finances
people.
their campaigns gets richer and richer.
I thought about creating one
And that's how we finance
for my stream. I just don't know.
their wars. So the slightest connection
Seems
with
like a lot of
corruption turns
upkeep
us
I gotta
into
deal with.
accomplices, unless one manages to keep at arm's length. That is what I did.
Question is, where are you getting all these scene pics from?
Disciple?
You work at a morgue or something?
Star Hotel. So, do you like your master, the great?
I bet you do, don't you?
Hey, what's your name?
That's what your research
told
job
me-
is, isn't it? You just die? Huh? Doo-doo-doo. God, the controls are so... It reminds me of like the OG Resident Evil games. Whoa!
The racist brain is so full of hatred that there's no space for trifles such as common sense or, say, spelling.
Easy
But
now,
this
Ultra.
most cultured writer spotted the error and
Now you
attempted
love
to correct
sneezing.
it. Not sure what to make of the outcome.
You're fucking the truth. I don't like it.
Locked. But a true detective never leaves home without his... Huh? Sometimes even the most experienced detective has to go home to get his lockpicks.
You big dumb oaf. Hug. When did I change the command for that? I don't remember. Huh. I knew I had a hug command, it just wasn't that nice. But I guess I can leave it just from how worked up you got.
I hope that wasn't a client. Although probability would suggest a cold call. Or, even worse, the War Veterans Therapy Group. I was pretty sure I left the lockpicks on the table.
Yeah, it was get your damn hands off me. Maybe Stream Elements changed it. They're like, that's not very nice. Look at this dang old kitty right here. Meow.
Police
That
commissioner
double
Smirnoff
scooper.
smoked that cigarette. Judging by the way he put
Get
it
you
out,
an arms
he was
full.
pretty nervous. Smells good. Tasted even better the day Smirnoff brought it, in exchange for a favor. A favor no
Reminds
cop
me
should
of,
ever be paid for.
My homeroom teacher in high school. She'd always go out, smoke a cigarette. Yeah, I know. You're like, do your damn homework. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. And I always laugh. It reminds me of one of those Facebook comedy group where they changed how everybody would like say hello. That's exactly what they did. Was a fat double scoop. Hey, nice to meet you.
What if the only thing that keeps you going is the very thing that won't
Was that
let
a
you move
hamster?
on? It's too soon to say goodbye. She wouldn't hear me anyway.
Or a rabbit?
What did you do to earn the admiration of a millinery culture, distant cousin?
I don't doubt that. I really don't doubt that. See you tapping your foot as you're staring at him, saying, "Did you forget something?" Oh yeah, sorry. Oh damn. Why is it? It's like hurting my eyes.
Good old Weekly did a fine job with these pictures.
It looks like she got a fat double scoop.
I wonder if that rhino would ever have the nerve to use it.
Well, actually, all my cousins are in Germany. Rhino ass. Donna Blacksad. What a name. Yeah, we found out that that rhino has a really big horn.
Hello?
Hi, Ray.
Hi. Who are you?
Take a guess.
And then he
I already
bribed
gave you
me
a
to
clue.
not tell his wife
I know your name, so...
So...
about him sticking his horn in the wrong
I don't
places.
know.
That means I'm a detective.
No way. My Uncle John is a real detective, and he's way cooler than you.
Yikes.
Wait a minute. You're Uncle John. Uncle John, I guessed it. I'm a detective, too. Mom, it's Uncle John. I guessed it.
You got me, Ray. Congrats.
What did I win?
What do you want?
I want
I'm gonna say
a
yes.
gun.
You have to go to bed tonight knowing that you missed it.
Good guys don't carry guns, Ray.
Tossing
You know
and
why?
turning.
Because they always end up shooting someone.
Yeah, that's why they're so cool. Oops. Mom's
Wondering
coming.
what
Bye,
a
Uncle John.
giant horn
Is
he
that the way you
has.
say goodbye to your uncle?
Oops. Love you, Uncle John.
I'm
Now
kidding.
go put on your jacket. We're late.
Bang, bang,
My name
bang.
is John.
What a surprise. How are you?
Hey, Donna.
It's a little different game than RPGs that I play all the time.
Everything's fine. Don't you worry about me.
At least the voice acting is way better than that last game I
Especially when you
played.
tell me not to.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Hey, we're kind of in a hurry. Ray's got a dentist appointment.
The
I'll
guy
call
was
you
like a
soon.
damn robot.
I'm really sorry.
Sure. One last thing.
Ray, hurry up. We have to go.
Love you, sis.
And I love
Oh,
you, little brother. Okay, now I really have to go. Bye, John.
Bye, Uncle John. Bang, bang, bang.
That double. I pretend to drink?
You can't really call yourself a detective if you're a teetotaler.
Fuck
But
shit
that's
is
not
that?
what that bottle is for. The truth? I used tequila to clean my lockpicks. In fact, I just finished cleaning them when that rhino walked in. Maybe we knocked them down during the fight.
Oh yeah, I made the stupid mistake of headbutting a rhino.
Sometimes, I also use it to type out reports that nobody reads and invoices that nobody pays.
Thanks for the tidbit there, John. Holy hell, turn around, damn. Hello? Hey. Come on. What? You didn't even try. What in the and I haven't had
I never understood why
Bojangles
I
in
had to be
so
born in
long.
New York. But the real issue is why
Had
I'm still
itching
here.
for it. That shit real good. Bet you Northerners don't even put sugar in your tea. Is this an Animorph movie that I get to play? Yeah. Apparently my decisions affect the end game, but we'll see. God, Animorph. I haven't heard that fucking name drop in a decade and a half, at least.
A visiting friend once told me that New York City smells like a giant bonfire. I'd say
Why
the
does
smell
it
is
do
rubbed off
that?
on
It
me.
like zooms in and then it like blurs out. It's so weird. Yeah, see? Like, what the hell? Like, ow. Didn't they have an Animorph game? Or did I dream that? I need something to get my lockpick.
Was I a bit hard on Smirnov earlier?
Where you like
Maybe I should
play
call him back and be a
different
little more
characters
talkative.
and they all turn into like a different animal at different times. Alright, so can I not... Is this guy really not able to grab these lockpick? I hit a few of them.
Most detectives feel safe with a gun in their pocket.
Like, why are you taking your
I prefer
fucking
lockpick.
time? There's a
At least I
phone
know these
ringing.
little fellows won't backfire.
Let me guess, by the time you get over there, it's gonna stop ringing. Did I get it? Hey.
John, I thought you were on the case.
Was it the Game Boy?
I had to run an errand, but I'll be back in no time.
You made a crappy impression, and now Sonia.
God, do you remember the PSP when that shit came out? I think I ended up getting like 2 games for it, and then that was it. It was like Need for Speed, and then something else. Hello? Leave? There we go.
Looking back, I wish I'd never found my lockpicks. Maybe I wouldn't have gone back to the gym. All hell was about to break loose.
Final Fantasy fighting game. I don't even remember what. I think it was Need for Speed was one of them. There was that like boat game that allowed you to surf the internet. I remember that. I don't remember Final Fantasy. Maybe I stopped playing it when that came out. Or maybe my brain's just shot. I'm gonna assume it's that. Yeah, and I think that's what it was. Maybe it came with it.
Bobby Yale's place was on the way, so I decided to drop by, lockpicks in hand. The gym
Wipeout. Maybe that's what it was called. There's a bunch of like, I wonder if there's some good emulators out there for like Wii games and stuff.
Sonia and Jake had already searched the place to no avail.
I have a hankering to play some Pikmin. You know what I mean? Oh.
But a good detective would have better luck. I know it might not.
After
seem
that
like it,
double
but-
scoop. It's actually what the double scoop's for.
When someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something. It's only fair to show some gratitude.
Well. Long time no see.
That damn rhino.
My wife just called.
Is that a
me.
bison?
I owe you one. Now leave before my partner. Damn cat.
It looks like a buffalo or a bison. Why does it keep zooming out? Does it get blurry for you too, or am I going blind?
How about this? For every wrong answer, I'm gonna give it to you with
Motherfucker, I know.
this club.
Look at that horn.
Deal?
Calm down, will you? Revenge is a dish best served.
Wrong answer.
Yeah, he has a shocker
First,
built
well,
right onto his face.
Second question. What the hell are you doing here?
Let's use my kitty senses.
A shamrock? Is he Irish?
Is he Irish? That's a damn bison. There ain't no way he's Irish. Huh? His eye?
It should start to swell any moment now.
Alrighty. Let's try again. What the hell are you doing here?
I gotta ask, are you Irish?
Are you of Irish descent?
I've got an Irish boss, just like my friend Colbert here. I'm sure the name O'Leary rings a bell, right?
Desmond O'Leary.
No?
If you live in New York City, you've certainly heard of the richest bookie in town. After everything that's
Of course
happened,
he's a
I
wolf.
was beginning to feel like this case was finally moving
Was it a
forward.
coyote?
Wrong answer!
But I was wrong.
Seriously, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm a private eye. Sonia Dunn hired me to find Bobby Yale.
I hate detectives.
Ow.
Alrighty, let's try again. What the hell are you doing here?
I know your friend Colbert and his wife.
Now he wants to insult you. Alright then, he's all yours. Alright. Now it's your turn. I'll call the boss.
I want you to yell like I'm beating the crap out of you, okay?
Desmond, we caught some damn detective snooping around Bobby Yale's place.
Sorry.
Yeah, hired by Dunn's daughter. Safe and sound? What do you mean exactly? Oh, sure.
Pew, pew, pew.
Will do. Colbert, stop hitting him, you beast.
What a shame. We were just getting to know each other.
Bum, bum, bum. The loading times in this game are mind-blowing. I'm gonna keep complaining about it until I beat it, probably. The hell is that? Look at those little
Thanks,
soft
pal.
punches.
So, what else can you tell me about Dunn's death?
Well, not much. My memory's not what it used to be.
Dunn wasn't black, but he allowed you and Bobby Yale to train here.
Yeah, this was the first integrated gym in the city, I think.
But not everyone liked that. Hmm?
You've seen the graffitis, right? If I get my hands on that bastard...
I better let you get back to your
Ah,
drills.
shit.
All right.
Not what I wanted. Bow, bow.
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
She's hot, ain't she?
She doesn't seem too
It
upset.
seems like her father's death didn't really upset her.
Well, she likes to play it cool, which makes her really hot.
What? Did you do it, Mr.
Do you have
Gorilla?
any idea where Bobby Yale could be?
Not a clue.
You said Yale joined a gang back in the day? Know which one?
Answer me.
Hell, I don't know, John. This is New York City. There are more gangs than people.
Huh?
I dropped by Bobby Yale's apartment. I think he might be involved with O'Leary, the bookmaker.
You sure? Yale had some dark years, no doubt, but Dunn turned him into a decent guy. I'm no detective, but I wouldn't follow that lead.
Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
Yeah, and his wife, Bobby's mom, died shortly after. Dunn is the closest thing the family the poor kids had ever
This guy
since.
get hit in the head a lot?
If Yale's gonna fight the reigning champion, he's got a big career ahead of him.
He hasn't lost a single fight since he turned pro. The little bastard beat the socks off me a few years back.
You can tell.
What was Joe Dunn like?
He was a decent man. Have you seen all those slogans on the wall? Those motivational phrases? Joe really believed in them. All of them.
Why are like these awkward
the
random
empty wine
pauses
bottle on the
in
rooftop.
between like
Did Joe Dunn drink?
conversation bits?
Only for a while, back when his wife died. But eventually he quit. After that, he'd only drink on special occasions.
All right, thank you for your time, kind sir. I just want to know where this paint can. Oh. What do you have? What do you have? Farting is the what? Who the hell wrote that? That hurt my brain to read. Okay. Who's that? What inspirational words. Whole bunch of sneezing. Hole. Huh. That's what that homeless guy picked out of the dumpster. Interesting. Hole and other poem. Abraham Greenberg. I went all the way back home to pick that shit up. Oh, what?
Well, I know this much. The chest expander in the trash belongs to Yale. Of course. Or maybe there's nothing there. On the surface, it seems dry, but there's no dust, and it's damp underneath. It could have fallen the day Dunn died.
More ice. Why is that shit flickering? Okay. I think I've just about been around this whole gym at this point. Why is that shit flickering?
I once shredded a bag like that, just out of pure rage.
Why? The noose, all right.
What leads a man to do something like this? Life's already dealt me a fair share of blows, but...
You must have been tall.
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up. Miss Dunn, can I run a couple of questions by you?
If to help you find Yale, go ahead.
Sorry.
Big, bright eyes. Looks well rested. Either she didn't mourn her father, or she really knows how to work that makeup.
Huh. Why is it keep blurring?
What's wrong?
Someone's taking pictures from the rooftop.
Are you sure?
I'll go take a look.
Now, who's that rope for, Miss Dunn?
Weekly.
Weekly.
What the hell are you doing here?
You could have died.
Hey, look! Isn't that Cassidy?
Don't change the subject, you sad little...
Why don't we settle this over ice cream, huh, John? Just like in the good old days.
Is that a fox or an otter?
How did you get up here? I don't want anyone to see you.
The game also has like weird transition. Sometimes it like stutters across.
Everyone, even the most hapless of creatures, has a gift. Something that makes them special, that makes them worth knowing. Foul-smelling Weekly is no exception. No matter what he does, it's impossible to stay mad at him for too long.
This bourbon shake is delicious. Want a taste?
You know I don't like milk.
Your loss. So, Joe Dunn hangs himself and leaves his gym to his daughter, which makes her the first woman to run a boxing gym, I think.
The real question is, why did he commit suicide?
Well, it's pretty obvious.
Is that so? Care to shed some light on this, Sherlock?
Well, there's no need to look for reasons. People hang themselves every day out of sadness. And stuff like that. End of story.
Wow.
It's clear that his daughter didn't love him. I don't have kids, but imagine having one that doesn't love you. Seems like a good enough reason to hang yourself, especially if you're a widower.
Damn.
Well, it doesn't really matter. It's just a hunch. I wouldn't bet my life on it. I've got other suspects, like O'Leary, bookmaker.
Desmond O'Leary? The same O'Leary who used to date Helen Moore? America's sweetheart? Now that's a woman.
And then there's the Walrus.
What?
Who was that guy?
Come on. You've never heard of Frank Cassidy? The president of the Boxing Managers Association?
Who's also Stone's agent, Bobby Yale's rival.
He might know why Dunn killed himself, right?
I decided to ask Weekly to investigate Cassidy. My reasons? Weekly was right. Cassidy could have known why Dunn killed himself. Weekly had already proven to be nosy.
Yeah.
The farther I kept him from the gym, the better. But with Weekly, you just never know what the best approach might be. Should I give him an order or a subtle suggestion? Yeah, you might be right about Cassidy. But, it won't be easy to make him talk. He seems like a pretty tough cookie. Only a thorough and efficient detective could pull it off. But the problem
That's what they used to call
I
me
already
in
got enough on my plate.
You're a lucky
weight
man,
training
John Black said.
back in high
I
school.
don't follow.
You just
Boogie.
found the thorough detective you need.
Oh, of course. What a great idea. How did I not think of you?
Hey, don't sweat it. But you'll have to do me a favor. Tell Sonia
That's a
Dunn that a
big
legendary
ass
journalist
milkshake.
from What's News wants an interview.
Weekly, please.
Well, if not, bye-bye, Cassidy.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Great. That's settled then.
So, was there really someone on the roof?
No one. I must be seeing things.
A hallucinating detective. This must be my lucky day.
Yeah.
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth.
Cool.
Nice and steady heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Did you and your father get along?
Let's just say our relationship got better when I left for Sunny University. An 8-hour drive from here.
Meaning?
Damn.
I'll lay it out for you, Mr. Blacksad. My father, Joe Dunn, disappeared the day my mother died. He became a shell of himself. Joe Dunn, my legal guardian. A man who gave me food, shelter, clothing, and an education. And that's more than you need to know.
Damn.
I saw you arguing with a guy named Cassidy. What did he want?
You remember the fight that needs to take place in order to save this gym?
Well, Cassidy manages Yale's rival, Stone, the reigning champion.
If Bobby doesn't show up, he'll lose money. Maybe not a lot, but enough to care.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Yeah. That's an angry looking kitty.
I'd like to take a look inside that safe now. Could you give me the combination?
I'd love to help you, but My mother's birthday used to be the combination, but I already tried it.
Oh.
Seemed like a happy family.
Bohan Statuk. Okay.
Dunn's room had quite a view.
Okay.
Looks like Dunn liked to measure his daughter and Bobby Yale each year. Sonia's measurements stop at 18, and there's a gap in Bobby's between ages 15 and 17.
Okay.
I
This-
remember that fight,
A lot of graphical
back when Jake was
bugs.
coming up the ranks. Is that done? Wow.
I feel like I've investigated every nook and cranny here.
Smirnoff.
Hey, it's me again. Thing is, Joe Dunn's daughter hired me.
All right, thanks, Joan. But I still don't get it. Any signs of foul play?
His pupil, Bobby Yale. No one's seen him since Dunn hanged himself.
Well, his coach killed himself a few weeks before his big fight. Must be drowning his bad luck in booze in some gutter somewhere.
So, are you gonna help me?
Anyway, I'm afraid I don't have anything useful to share. And it seems like you don't either. But if you do find something, give me a call.
We've been friends for a long time.
And you think this is what two friends talk about on the phone? Good to hear from you, John. Take care.
Fuck you too. So now what? What if I go left this time? Nothing. What if I go back to the diner? I was like, it wouldn't let me. That's fucking dumb. Well, it hasn't crashed yet, so there's that. Oh, it's a gift shop. Oopsie!
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
I barely know her, but she looks like a smart girl, poor thing.
What do you think about Jake Ostiambi?
Who? Who's that?
A big gorilla. Boxer, too. A friend of Joe Dunn's.
Oh, yeah. I barely know him. I don't like how he looks at me.
Can I ask you about your job?
Which one?
How long have you worked at the gym?
It's been, what, 4 or 5 years? Although, I don't think I'll be able to set foot in there again.
This must be really hard for you. I'm sorry.
What about the
Tell me
diner?
about your work here in the diner.
Oh, it's wonderful. I love it. My boss.
Oh, glad to hear that. Other than the diner and the gym, you don't work anywhere else, right?
I wouldn't have the time, although I'm not sure I want to continue working at the gym.
Well, you already said that.
If I were you, I wouldn't quit. Trust me, it might be painful at first, but time heals all wounds.
Look at that
Joey used to say the same
solid
thing.
piece of advice.
Maybe. I don't know. Thanks.
Any ideas where Bobby Yale could be?
How am I supposed to know? He's rarely there when I clean the gym. Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
Let's talk a bit more about Joe Dunn. Can you tell me how you found Dunn's body?
Well, I thought I was alone. I clean early in the morning before Mr. Dunn comes in.
Oh, so you have keys to the gym.
Yes, of course. There was paint on the floor, so I thought it'd be a busy morning. And then I saw him, hanging there, like a baby mobile over a crib. Then I think I panicked. When I calmed down, I called the police and waited outside.
What?
Sorry, that's all I can say.
Don't worry. But if you remember anything else, let me know. What kind of boss was Joe Dunn?
A good one. Always paid on time, never raised his voice. If I asked for the day off, he even cleaned the gym.
Huh.
How was Joe Dunn outside the gym?
I wouldn't know. I only saw him at the gym or right there. That was his spot. I think everyone liked him.
Thanks, but I still don't get why he'd commit suicide. I heard his relationship with his daughter wasn't ideal.
Oh, really? Poor man. I don't have kids, but that has to be really hard.
Maybe he simply had money issues.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be. The gym didn't really get that dirty lately.
His wife died years ago. Maybe he never got over it.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe he did. That was a long time ago.
A long, long time
Have you
ago.
remembered anything else about the moment you found Dunn's body?
I'm afraid not. It's too painful.
I know. But we need to find Bobby Yale. Anything, any minor detail, could really make a difference.
I'll try.
Sorry. I think that's it for now. See you around.
We'll miss you at Sam's Diner. Bye-bye.
Who's that? Getting a little chilly. I really wish I could sprint. Look at that. She's almost faster than me. I guess let me go to my car.
I'd prefer a yellow Cadillac, but I can't complain.
What? So I have to stay here? I don't understand. Have I not investigated everything? The hell?
Joe Dunn or Joey Dunn?
Huh? Nobody called him Joey. Well, maybe his wife. Although, she didn't call him anything after she died.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
He played the saxophone, right?
Yeah, pretty well for a white boy. But he quit when his wife died. Makes no sense, right? I mean, nothing draws chicks like the brass. Why quit when you're finally free? Ha 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 ha.
Fuck?
You two seem to get along nicely.
Well, I've known her since she was a baby. But she sure has grown, if you get my drift. I hadn't seen her since she left for college about 4 years ago.
What a weirdo. So I haven't actually looked at this footprint, right? Or why they stop here at the door. You guys let me talk to her again? Huh.
I don't even want to imagine Weekly falling from up here.
I've already looked at all this. Am I lost?
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
I am super curious about why these footprints aren't showing up as an option. see. I just don't know.
What the hell? Jake, give me one good reason not to smash in your face. What the hell are you doing in my locker?
I'm a detective. That's what I do.
Yeah, and my friend too. Or that's what I thought.
Get off me.
Sometimes, John, I can just punch you.
Damn. I'd forgotten that Jake used to work for Natalia. This proves I was right. It's too soon to move on. The proud South.
Wow, 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 wow.
Bastards. Smells like paint.
Yeah. Okay.
Arthur Tucker painted the racial slur on Yale's locker.
Who's that? Shit.
Why do you have that pen, Jake? What mess are you in?
This guy still mad at me?
Okay, Jake.
I told you.
Desmond O'Leary.
Huh?
I know you work for him.
Now you're just making stuff up. Why would you say that?
O'Leary's men told me a while ago.
Okay, let's say you're right. So what? What are you gonna do, huh?
We're pals. I won't do a thing. But please, tell me the truth.
Okay, I guess I should have said something. Business isn't going that well lately. Natalia was my last well-paying job, and it's been a while. Then O'Leary shows up and offers me a bodyguard contract. What was I supposed to do?
Yeah, I understand.
Seriously, you don't seem like the type to accept shady offers.
I've done things like that, and worse, but I'm not proud of them.
Hey, O'Leary might run an illegal gambling operation, but it's not like he's killing people or conning widows. And I'm just a bodyguard. I make sure no one gets hurt. What I do, including my contract, paycheck, is 100% legal. How bad can that be?
Yeah, you're right. The fact that his business is illegal doesn't turn you into a criminal. We're only accountable for our own actions. But that's not what bothers me. I know you're covering up O'Leary's role in Joe Dunn's death.
Huh? O'Leary? No way. I mean, I don't think so.
Jake, please.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it now. I was here the day Dunn died.
Go on.
I had to take care of some business for O'Leary. He makes me wear the shamrock when I work for him. As you know, I left the damn thing in my locker.
Say no more. You came in the back door.
How did you... Yeah, that's it. Joe had mentioned he'd been painting that afternoon, but I forgot. I stopped in my tracks when I saw him screaming bloody murder at Bobby Yale at the top of the scaffold.
Did this happen often?
Not in the last few years. Apparently, Bobby wanted to do something. Something that horrified Joe. So, Joe threatened to call off the fight against Stone and kick him out of the gym for good. I didn't want them to see me, so I left.
Jake, why didn't you tell me?
I thought you'd be pissed off.
Well, you were wrong.
I'm sorry, John. I should have said something.
Don't worry. We all make mistakes. Time to go. I need to think about everything you just told me.
Thanks, John.
Clearly nothing matches if that stupid thing doesn't pop up. Maybe talk to her again?
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No, Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Could you tell me your birthday?
Of course, March 6th.
And the year?
I'm 24, Mr. Blacksad. You do the math.
No luck.
Okay. Is he gonna pick up?
Smirnoff.
I think I have a new lead on the Dunn case. I found racial slurs painted on the lockers at Dunn's gym. He was pretty open-minded about racial issues. Maybe his death had something to do with that.
John, half of the crimes in this city have racial ramifications. Unless you have solid
Come
proof that
on.
it wasn't suicide, my hands are tied.
I think I have a new lead on the Dunn case. I went to Yale's place and ran into O'Leary's men. They were waiting for him.
Ah, well, it's only normal. They run an illegal gambling operation. If a fight's canceled, they lose money. I'd love to take a swing at O'Leary, but we can't base the case on a hunch.
I'm not finished yet. You're gonna like what I have to tell you about the Dunn case. A close friend of Dunn's works for O'Leary.
You mean that gorilla? Your ex's bodyguard? We know. O'Leary is a respectable citizen, until we prove otherwise. So there's nothing wrong with him hiring a bodyguard.
I think that's it.
I mean, do I really have to go back to the diner? Oh. What is that?
Thank you, Mr. Blacksad.
Does the postman always leave your mail on the floor?
I don't know, I...
What's wrong?
It's my mother's wedding ring.
Who had it?
I don't know. My father wore it on his pinky finger after she died.
Not always, apparently.
Will you find out why?
I'll try. But there's something else I'm worried about. This might have something to do with with your father's death.
Oh my, yes. It could be. Will you please give me a moment?
Maybe.
Of course. Okay. Mary put the wedding ring in the envelope and wrote Sonia Dunn on it. But why did she have the ring in the first place?
The only two new things I got were, yeah, these two. Both involving Mary.
Were Mary Purnell and Joe Dunn an item?
That's new. Is it this one? And this one? Hey.
What if Mary's birthday is the combination to the safe?
Look at that. Is it? Damn, finally an envelope.
Yes?
I need to ask you some questions.
Go on.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
And there it was, Mary's birthday, a week prior to that very day.
You open the safe?
Yeah, and I think you need to see this. Can you tell me what it says?
All right. I think this might be useful for the investigation, Mr. Detective. He left everything to me, except some boxing trophies and knickknacks that'll go to Bobby Yale.
When was it signed?
It was written 4 years ago, just weeks after I moved to Buffalo.
Ah.
Do you think Bobby Yale read it before he disappeared?
Maybe.
Congratulations. You're one lucky lady.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
All right. Thanks.
Hey. Do I have enough info now? That Smirnoff, Jeff?
Smirnoff.
You're gonna like what I have to tell you about the Dunn case. Dunn and the gym's cleaning lady were about to get married.
Great. Call What's News. They'll know what to do with such an incredibly interesting piece of information.
The combination on Dunn's safe was her birthday. He even gave her a ring. You know, your typical suicidal bliss.
Okay, I'm still not convinced, but I might have something for you.
Hey.
Life is often off-key, like a bad song. The notes come together but feel flat, unable to create anything resembling music.
Of course he's a German Shepherd.
And yet, there are ways to string them together to create harmony. Ways that are not always entirely in our hands.
You look tired, John.
I can't help it. It's just the way we cats are.
Well, I can't help but be glad to see you. Yep, I'm beat. I'm starving. Just got back from the annual police medical. Not only did I have to fast, but I also had to chug 2 enormous glasses of water.
Okay.
John, you alright?
I've had better days, and I'll have them again, I hope.
We both deserve to. The thing is, I'd love to help you out with this case, but I can't.
Why?
You know I work for the state of New York. If I had any information, I couldn't share it with a private eye.
Fair enough.
Even if it was lying on top of this table.
You said you were starving. Why don't you go to the counter and order something?
Yeah, sure, good idea. If you'll excuse me.
He was a lynx. Violent asphyx. What I said.
Interesting.
4 marks on his neck.
Now that I think of it, I better eat at home. It's healthier.
Fair enough.
Thanks.
Truth is, John, it all seemed clear to me before, but now... Please, promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
Sure, you can trust me. I give you my word.
All right. In any case, keep me posted, will you?
Will do.
Friend, you can count on it.
Take care, John.
As always, Smirnov had given me new, potentially relevant information. Not to mention second thoughts. When an old dog like him gets that serious, one must be prepared to bite.
Let me go talk to her again.
I know you're hiding something.
What?
Happy birthday. I just found out it was a week ago.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. I'm sure you received wonderful presents. For example, your date of birth used as the combination for Dunn's safe.
Got him.
My goodness. I can't talk here. My shift is over in 10 minutes. Can you wait a while?
Yeah, sure.
Can I get a refill over here, Mary?
Coming right up.
Mary Purnell, the angel Joe Dunn found in his golden years.
We'd been seeing each other for almost 2 years. It all started with, well, weekdays I start cleaning the gym at dawn, before my shift at the diner. Joey always came in early, just a little after I got there.
And?
He used to say it was the best time for the worst task of the day.
Oh, I know exactly what he meant. Say no more. Paperwork.
He really hated it. One morning, he saw me crying. I was having a rough day and...
He tried to make you smile.
He pointed at the coffee machine. You need a cup of joe and some fresh air. That was the first of many cups on the rooftop.
Which is where Dunn seduced you.
That word is a bit too much, Mr. Blacksad. You might be too young to understand this, but real love has little to do with seduction. One day, we realized those rooftop coffees were the best part of our day. So we began to spend more time together.
But you never told anyone. Why did you keep it secret?
For Sonia's sake. She and Joey drifted apart after her mother's death. He was afraid that our relationship would only make matters worse. Until one day, on the rooftop, we realized just how serious our relationship was. And we decided to turn those moments into a lifetime.
So he asked you to marry him?
Yes, of course. He gave me the wedding ring and we decided to tell the world. He said he needed to share that happiness with his little girl. Turns out, he wasn't that happy after all.
What about Yale? Wasn't he like a son to him?
Maybe you already noticed I have a slight cold. I really should be heading home.
Thanks for sharing all that with me. Take care.
I lost my scarf a while back, not sure where. And now, if you'll excuse me, that's my bus stop. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Blacksad.
Dunn must have punched the can while he was arguing with Yale. I guess that explains why he threatened to call the fight off.
Done through a can. I already know that.
I'm much taller than Dunn, and I can barely reach the noose. There's no way Dunn hanged himself. Not on his own, at least. Bobby Yale. I don't know if you had a motive to kill Dunn, but you certainly had the murder weapon.
Damn.
Christ. Did Yale kill Dunn just because he wanted to call off the fight?
I always knew Bobby had issues. But I never thought he'd go that far.
I couldn't say. In my line of work, you really shouldn't jump to conclusions.
But the chest expander, the box in his locker, the marks on my father's neck. It all leads to him.
Maybe Sonia did it.
In any case, that doesn't change a thing.
It does, actually. Now we know he didn't kill himself.
My father's still dead, and you still haven't found Bobby Yale. Nothing has changed.
You right.
Opening the safe and finding my father's will won't help us achieve anything. So please hurry. Time's wasting.
Ryan.
Sonia's indifference never ceased to amaze me. But most importantly, why was she so opposed to Yale?
They fucking.
John Blacksad? I think I owe you an apology.
Apology accepted. But what exactly are you apologizing for?
Listen, I don't think my fellow workers treated you with the respect you deserve. I'm so sorry they wrinkled your suit. The thing is, they didn't know we shared a common goal. Bobby Yale. I want to find him and get to the bottom of this as much as you do, Mr. Blacksad. So please, kindly accept my invitation. Why not share our findings? Come on.
Do I got a choice?
I'm afraid I have to say no. I can't ride in a fancy car with a wrinkled suit.
Oh, I don't see why not. In any case, if those little wrinkles make you uncomfortable. I always play it nice and safe.
Yep.
Thank you, Blacksad. You won't regret this. So let's cut to the chase. I need Bobby Yale to fight Stone. There's just too much money at stake. So, I'm offering you my help to find Yale.
It's very kind of you.
Together.
What kind of help do you need?
A simple exchange of information. You're a good detective. And I, well, let's just say I have my own ways of making people talk.
Yeah. Why is that Buffalo's
I think I'll have
eyes
to
red?
pass this time.
Why? What? Do my own ways scare you? Please, hear me out. Let's say I bet a beer that we find Yale in 3 days, and you bet a beer that we don't. In 3 days, one of us has to buy the other a beer. Is that so bad? We're simply two grown men using our money and free will to conduct a small private exchange. And most importantly, we're not hurting anyone. So, yeah, I run a gambling business. What's so bad about that?
It's illegal for starters.
Illegal? Let me tell you what should be illegal. The way our government is ruining America. We live in a so-called free country. A place where honest people can make a living, provided they don't hurt anybody. We're not communists. Well, at least I'm not.
I would have never thought otherwise. As for
Good
me,
answer.
I'm not either.
Ha! Well then, you see, we're all among friends. In any case, that's not my point. The government betrays our nation's values by passing communist laws that forbid an honest man like me to make a living without hurting a soul. And that, Mr. Blacksad, is just wrong. I'd even say it's unconstitutional. Do you get my point now?
Okay, but that doesn't justify what you do for a living.
Oh boy. Did you hear anything I just said? Anyway, when the government passes these laws, there's only one legitimate weapon the people can wield. The same weapon that turned America into a great nation. Civil disobedience. So, as the proud American that I am, it's my duty to disobey.
You're bending the truth to justify organized crime.
Oh no, it might have been organized crime, but not anymore. I wasn't always a boss, you know. No, sir. I started at the bottom, when Lucky Blitzen ran the show. That good for nothing. His was a reign of terror, extortion, violence, you know, that sort of unpleasant thing. When I took over, I decided I'd make people want to do my bidding. Not out of fear, but out of gratitude. I decided to help
Sounds
people
too
so
good to
they
be
would
true.
help me.
That beating your thugs gave me was really helpful. Thank you so much.
Those poor bastards didn't even know you were a detective, that you were on our side.
Maybe at first.
Huh.
But when they tied me up and beat the socks off me, they knew very well who I was.
Seriously? That goes against my rules. Who was it?
It was just Wilson.
That bastard. Don't you worry. I will have a serious talk with him. I cannot tolerate this behavior. Please accept my apologies, Mr. Blacksad. You see, a lot of people work for me. Many families depend on my business. Not only that, St. Christopher's Hospice practically lives on my donations. The widows of my late employees are set for life. Their kids get free schooling. The cops leave me alone because they know my business doesn't hurt anyone. On the contrary. And
Okay,
like we're
okay.
here.
Yale's apartment?
I told you, I'm on your side. Go ahead, search the place. I'll wait down here. When you're done, maybe you'll change your mind and share your findings with me. Or not. It's your call, Mr. Blacksad. I'll make sure you're suitably compensated. Wilson, Come here.
All right, I'm going to be calling it there. Yeah, hope y'all have a wonderful night. Looks like we're getting a little bit farther in this game, even though there's a lot of like random bugs here and there, graphical uh issues. Sometimes the audio is kind of weird, but it didn't crash, which I think setting it to 60 FPS might have been the solution. So at least that worked out. I will probably be back on Sunday. I got a little shindig I gotta get to tomorrow. Maybe I could stream for a couple hours before that. Who knows? But yeah, I will most definitely see y'all on Sunday. I hope y'all have a great night. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Yeah. Goodbye.